Hello everybody and welcome back to Robert's Reviews. Today is still Friday. I apologize that this video is a little late. I actually saw this in theaters I think it started like 4:50, but I was streaming with Monsters and Munchkins on their YouTube channel. Go subscribe to them if you're not already, where we were playing D&D. So I didn't have time to film, but we just wrapped up filming for that, so now I'm able to talk about the movie. And I've heard negative things about the film in general. I've heard that, it's either a hit or miss for some people. And, me, personally, I think it was a hit. So today, we're going to be talking about Old. Old was a mystery thriller drama released in 2021, and it is written and directed by M. Night Shyamalan, and it is actually an adaptation of a graphic novel, which I didn't know about. I will, theoretically speaking, read the graphic novel because I really like the book. I like the movie, so I'm interested in reading the graphic novel. And let me just start off by saying I don't think it's perfect. There are definitely some flaws, but I want to talk about what's really good about the movie first. And again, as I mentioned in my intro, people have been saying it's either a really hit or really miss for people, and I love this kind of thing. I love, weird, strange mystery horror movies. I think mystery horror movies are better than regular straight horror movies. And this gave me a lot of vibes of, mystery horror, old horror as well, and it just gave me these awesome vibes. I'm sitting in a theater, and there are a few people in the theater with me, and they're all oh, when bad things happen. And it's really cool for me to be able to share that experience with other people. And I really liked seeing this in theater. I don't know if this would be as good if you didn't see it in a theater, but I did, so I'm really happy about it. And before I talk about the actual plot, no spoilers, of course, there are none. Of course, there's a giant twist at the end, like most Shyamalan movies. And it's not that big of a twist. It is probably predictable. I didn't predict it. I was pretty surprised. I was it was a really cool twist. I was really happy about it. But it's not that surprising. If I had given it more thought, I probably could have come up with a reason why that was happening, but I didn't. And I think it was definitely creative, and I think original. I think this movie is definitely original. I think it plays with time, and it plays with emotions on a different level that most horror movies can't achieve. And the main part that I'm talking about is the idea that if you wait too long, you will skip your life, right? There's a movie called, I think it's called, is it Happily? Is that one? No, that's a different one. Oh, come on. I know it's there. I watched it 2 weeks ago. I can't remember the name of the movie. There's a movie I reviewed a couple weeks ago that just came out. And I still can't remember the name, and it really is bothering me. And essentially it is about this guy who pushes everything off till later. And then he basically wakes up a year later every single day. And that's cool. But the issue with that one was it felt too overused. And this one, they grow older at a steady rate of time. And it's really cool, and it just makes you feel for all the characters. And it doesn't hold back. It tells you how things are when they are. They're this is really bad, this is a bad situation. There's no going back. And I appreciate the grit of the movie. The cast, it's an ensemble cast. There's nobody that really stands out. Everyone was very, very, very solid. There's a couple in particular lines that I thought were kind of read weird. But it was filmed during COVID, so I can imagine that probably some of it was a little rough in terms of filming. But in general, I was pretty impressed with the performances. I think that the majority of the cast was very, very, very solid. Of course, having to cast multiple people as the same person as they get older is complicated and definitely is going to run into some problems there, but I think that they handled it pretty well. I think that people that don't like this movie are probably going to think that it feels like a lot of other movies. And it does. It has that kind of tone of a lot of other horror movies. But I think it is very original in terms of its actual plot. And I'm a sucker for that kind of thing. I love those kind of mystery thrillers, horrors, as I was talking about before. And I think some people might not get it. And I can't talk about the ending, of course, it's spoilery, but I think that some people will just not understand what happens in the end. And that's, that sucks, but it is what it is. But I think that might just straight up be an issue. I think some people just might not actually understand what happened at the end. But I loved it. I thought it was really, really creative and really fun. This is one I'm definitely going to buy on Blu-ray, and I will watch again, especially with my brother. I think my brother would really like this one. It's really, really freaking cool. Wildly creative. I mean, with each individual character, there's so much more that adds to it, and it's really cool. I was really, really impressed with how they kind of stacked each character, and then at the end made you realize what made them special. Very, very, very cool. I liked it a lot. Some people may not like it, and a lot of people might not like it, of course, but I really did. There are, of course, a couple issues, and again, some of the acting is a little weird. The lines are read weird. I think that some of the CGI is not great. Kind of gives me like old 70s, 60s horror vibes, which like isn't good, but I kind of liked it. There's one scene in particular, and I can't talk about it because it's spoilery, but like it does not look good. It really doesn't. There's a couple scenes that are just like, they don't look very good. But it is what it is. I wasn't upset about it. I was like, you know what? That's fine. They're telling a story, and they're getting this point across, so I was pretty happy with it. But overall, I think it's a very fun movie, very good. I liked it a lot. I'm very excited to watch it again. I would probably go see this in theaters again if I had the time and the money, but I don't. But I will definitely be buying it once it comes on Blu-ray, and I will almost definitely watch it again. And I'm going to go ahead and give Old an A-. If you liked the video, leave a like. Definitely subscribe. If you subscribe, when we get to 150, I'm going to be doing something like Spider-Man and going to Walmart. When we hit 1,000 subscribers, I'm going to get a tattoo. I'm going to film the whole experience. It'll be crazy. So if you're interested in that kind of thing, definitely smash that subscribe button and share with your friends. And as always, keep watching movies and television, stay educated, and I'll see you guys in the next video.